Hello, process of creation simplified. This is our topic today. With focus, attention, intention, sound and light frequencies and actions we create. We create something in order to see it physically and also experience it. So, in this talk, let us understand the concept first, and later in the talk, we will see how we can consciously apply this process to create. Similar vibrating sound and light frequencies attract due to electromagnetism. They collapse together, forming a gravitational field. Increased magnetic and gravitational field, like a magnet, attract more of similar frequencies. Together, this has the potential of creating matter and physical structure. This process begins with pulsations, forming frequency waves, combining to form plasma. Plasma at first carries electrical charge, but then transforms into gravitational and magnetic force. This plasma has a trinity structure with a black hole in the middle connecting to all its previous versions and also to all its future versions. Plasma combines with similar plasma to transform into the second and the third level of denser plasma. And then it converts or transforms into a gas and then into a liquid state. Finally, liquid plasma taking shape and transforms into a pre-matter and then to a matter state. So let's see this process one by one. How plasma transforms into a gas. Plasma is a state of matter similar to a gas, except all its particles carry an electrical charge. Also, plasma tends to exist at a very low pressure, so the particles of plasma are even further apart than in a gas. Plasma consists of ions, electrons, and protons, which are subatomic particles. And examples of plasma include lightning, aurora, the sun, and inside of a neo sign. So we see that through a process of deionization and increased pressure, when we increase the pressure or pressure is increased, plasma changes its form to a gas. Now, through a process of condensation, gas then changes its form to a liquid. A liquid is a state of matter with a defined volume, but no defined shape. In other words, liquids like water we see, they take the shape of a container. So they have the liquids like water or any other liquid has a defined volume but doesn't have the defined shape. Now, particles in a liquid have more energy and they are further together than in a gas and then again in the more than in the plasma. So we see that the particles in a liquid have got more energy than in a solid. So these particles compared to solid are further apart and less organized. Examples of liquids we know water, juice, and vegetable oils extra. Now, this form from liquid can change into solid. On lowering its temperature, a liquid transforms its shape or form to a solid. Solid is a state of matter with a defined now shape and a defined volume. Atoms, ions, and molecules in a solid pack, they pack together and they may form crystals. So the atoms, ions, and molecules are spread very further apart in plasma, a little bit more closely packed in gas, a little bit more closely packed in liquids, and then very tightly packed together in solids. So, examples of solids we know include rocks, ice, diamond, wood, or any other material substance we have. So, each plasma particles is infinitely intelligent, containing all instructions there is, and also specific instructions to form a particular mineral, plant, animal, or even a human being. So, this is how a matter is formed from a particle when subtle energy changes its form. Every particle is conscious, expressing a fractal of the whole, the quantum field, composed of similar fluctuating particles emitting into something new. Every projection from our thoughts is creating these new particles using sound and light frequencies. When we project a thought, we are creating another parallel reality where we are shifting from moment to moment. So, whatever you put out, you get back. So, because we have both gravitational and magnetic frequencies, you or us, we attract similar frequencies. So, if we want something new, if we want to create something, if we lack something, then we can just create it by the process I've just described. And then repeating that thoughts over and over again, and then start acting on it. So now let's combine this whole information, the concept, into some practical application. Suppose you are planning to build a house. First, you stay with an idea. When you project that idea into the quantum field, the process of forming particles and then particles gathering together to form plasma starts immediately. When you empower this idea with similar thoughts, the stream of plasmic liquid starts forming in quantum and also at the same time start creating neural pathways in our brain. If you further start action or bring action in your plans, for example, you start arranging your finances, start construction after making the plans, the liquid plasma is now transforming gradually into pre-matter and then into the matter state. And once your house is constructed like that, then you start moving into your beautiful home. So, similar processes how we create our relationships, we can start creating our businesses or whatever else we desire. You are the universe. You have infinite powers of creation. We just have to make this process conscious. So that's all for today. Thanks for your continued support. Please share this video so that you can start earning your fortune and you start collecting your reward points for your own energy philanthropy. Stay tuned to my channel Anshu Sharma 90. Until we meet again, lots of love, take care, and bye for now.